My loves, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do your own nails at home and save so much money. If you're new to my channel, make sure you click that subscribe button to join the family and follow me on my socials because I do post more outside of YouTube. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know that I've been doing my nails for a while and you guys have been requesting this video for so long because I'm always posting about my nails and bragging about how I do it myself because let's be honest, some of my nails be looking way better than some of y'all nail techs. Obviously, I'm not a certified nail technician, but this is just stuff that I've learned and seen other people do and then started doing all myself. So obviously if you guys want to know how to do it, then just keep watching this video because my nails look really good, and honestly I prefer my own nails than an actual nail tech, and I'm not even a certified nail tech. But anyways, so this is the kit that you should get. Now you can get either this kit or the kit on the right. Now the kit on the right is more harder because this is more like what actual nail techs use, where they'll take the brow and then dip it, the brush, and then dip it into the powder and then put the actual acrylic stuff onto the nail, versus the left is a brush and dip kit. But I do like the tips on the right kit instead, and I'll show you guys why later on. So this is the kit. It comes with the brush on gel, the powder, the activator, your own tips, a little spongy brush, and then 2 extra brushes just in case the gel dries out, which it does tend to dry out, so you have to be quick. And then next we have these white tips that I got from Amazon, which is what I use more when I do shorter nails. You guys know that I love long nails. So anyways, I'll have everything in the description below, so if you guys want to get all these things, you can get them. And yeah, throughout this video you'll see what I get and what I use. So first we're just gonna file our tips, our fingertips. This just basically, we're just prepping our nails. And I don't know if I read somewhere or somebody told me, but apparently when you file the little tips of your fingers before you glue, it makes it stay longer. So that's what we're doing. So next we're gonna push back our cuticles. Is that what? Yeah, our cuticles. And then basically what we're gonna do is just cut off. After this, we're just gonna, after pushing it back and the cuticles raised, we're gonna cut those nasties off. Now this came in a package, like nail kits that I'll show you guys in the description as well, so you can get it all from Amazon as a package, if that makes any sense. But yeah, anyways, so we're gonna do that, and then after that, then we're gonna cut off the nasties. Also, I do want to say, you guys, honestly, when you're doing your nails at home, the most important thing is to have patience, especially if you're right-handed and you're not really that good to use your left hand. It's all just practice and taking your time. You don't want to rush, especially like in important parts like this where you don't want to cut yourself or anything like that. And also, doing your nails at home, you do need to buy new stuff. Like for example, the cuticle thing that I've been using, I've had it for a month now and it's starting to wear off, so it's not as sharp. So you obviously need to go and buy another one. And yeah, just take your time when you're doing your nails. There's no rush, literally, there's no rush. Okay, so after that, I'm gonna take my cuticle oil and just apply it on my cuticles and not onto my fingertips, because remember, you want it to be filed and dry. So the reason why I do this, just so I can look at what my cuticles look like, and I know, okay, well, if there's any extra dry and yucky skin, I can still cut it off and then I push it back. So that's just why I do that before I continue with my nails. And then I'm gonna take the towel and just push it back and rub that off as well. And another thing too that I would say about doing your own nails at home is there's the main step of doing your nails, but honestly I find that the more I've been doing my nails, you tend to find your own style, if that makes any sense, your own style of how you do your nails. So like I said, this tutorial will just show you how to do your nails, but as you'll realize and notice that as you start doing your own nails at home, you'll formulate your own style and process of how you do your own nails. Okay, so like I was saying earlier as to why I like the Right Kids tips better than the clear one is because I personally find that when I do, you guys know that I love long nails, so you can see the clear one has more of that U, and then the left one, the light one, it goes over. So the reason why I like those ones for long nails is because I find that the clear ones, it starts to break at it starts to have a crack at the fingertip. Does that make any sense? I don't know how to explain it for somebody who doesn't do long nails, but yeah, basically when you're doing long nails, I just suggest that you use tips like those, versus if you're not doing that long type of long nails, then it doesn't matter. And then obviously the next step is we're gonna measure the tips onto our fingers and then apply all the tips to the nail and glue it. Usually the nail glue comes with the kit, but if not, I also will have a link down below of the glue that I get sometimes when I run out. So yeah. Okay guys, so next we're gonna use a pair of little scissors to cut the shape that we want. You can either use this part, you can either use the scissors, clippers, or a drill. Now my scissors weren't cooperating with me, they're kind of old, so I need to get a new pair, so I ended up just using the clippers. I do know that some of you would be like, why don't you use a drill when you're doing your nails and stuff? For me personally, I just don't like using the drill, but like I said, it's your own preference. When you do your nails at home, you like things and you don't like things. So I personally just like to use nail file, but clipping the tips before you do this just gives you a easier head start. Okay, so for this part, I like to use my nail file, and then I like to put, as you can see, this is how I measure my nails. I just like to make sure that they're all the same length and they're all the same shape, because I don't know about you guys, but stuff like that really bothers me. So I just like to make sure that my nails are perfect. So I clip them and make sure same size, same shape, and then after that, we're gonna nail file. We're gonna file our nails into the desired shape. So again, I also wanted to say, if you're the type that you can't sit down and do something like this, because this is tedious, this takes a good, I would say, 2 hours, and obviously you get better and the time decreases the more and better you get at doing your nails. So just be mindful that obviously the first time that you do your nails, it's gonna take a little bit longer, but this is when patience it comes in. Okay, so you gotta be patient if you really want your nails to be good, like how somebody would do it at a nail salon. Okay, so just take your time. Okay, so now we're moving on to the fun part. So you're gonna take your kit and then you're gonna take the powder and you're gonna pour it into the little finger thing that it comes with. And so after that, after you pour it in, you're gonna open up the brush on gel and the activator just so that it's easy to go back and forth. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the activator gel and then you're gonna brush it onto your nail. Now when you brush it onto your nail, don't put it all the way to the cuticle, because if you put it all the way to the cuticle, then as it grows out a little bit, it's gonna lift. So just do it a little bit close, but not really. And this is really easy, you guys. So you just literally brush it on like nail polish, and then after that, when you brush the whole entire fingernail, you're gonna dip it into the powder. And when you dip it into the powder, I would say dip it a good 2 to 3 times, just to make sure that the powder is onto the gel. And then you're gonna dust it off. And then after that, you're gonna take the activator. Oh, so there'll be times where you accidentally overdo it or it just touches your skin. That's okay. Just use the little metal or anything really just to push it back into place, just so that it doesn't stick out or anything. Regardless, even if it sticks out, you can file it down. So yeah, after that, when you're done doing that, you're gonna take the activator liquid stuff, and you're literally just gonna brush it on, and it's that easy. So when you're doing long nails, you want to do this process. You want to do about 2 to 3, even maybe 4 of this times. The only reason is because if you obviously shorter nails, they're thinner, so they won't need to break, and longer nails, they'll be thicker, so they're more prone to being broken. So you just want to make sure that you add a really thick layer so that they last longer. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like it's that easy. So yeah, anyways, let's keep on going with this tutorial. So when you're done dipping your nails, you want to take the powder and you want to pour it back into the container, because you will reuse it and it's not done. So yeah, and then after that, we're gonna file the nail into the desired final shape that we want. So I like to file the sides, and then I like my nails to be very square at the bottom, so very like ballerina type, you know. So yeah, after that, and then we're gonna file the top part of our nail. This also smooths out the whole nail and makes nail polish apply and look way better. I remember the first time when I did my nails, I didn't file the top and it was looking really bumpy, so you don't want that. And then yeah, so then after that, you're gonna use the buffer to buff the nails, and the buffer just smoothens everything out on the nail, and that's what you want the end result to be. And then for the final steps, you're gonna apply a base coat. Now before, when I was doing my nails, I never applied the base coat and I didn't know why. And then until I did, I realized, wow, this is so important. So like the base coat will basically just smoothen out your whole nail polish. So I do recommend that. So when you're doing when you're applying the nail polish, you can only do one hand at a time, because the nail polish, when you put it into the light, it will, and you take it out, it's gonna be sticky. So I would recommend, I do one hand, I'll do the base and then 2 coats of my nail polish color that I choose, and then the top coat, and then when I'm done with that, I'll do my right side. So that's the method that I recommend you do, or else you're gonna end up with sticky nail polish, and sometimes like you'll get hair into it, and yeah, you don't want that. So after that, when you brush it on, you put it in. In this video, I painted nude, but I ended up changing the color, so I ended up doing pink nails, I think. And if you're watching this video, this was me doing my nails, I would say 3 weeks ago. So right now I do have new nails on, and they are like way longer, and I love them. But yeah, and when I was doing this video, I think I did neon pink, bright pink. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah. Okay guys, so that is it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it, and like I said, I will have everything in the description below. So if you guys want to start doing your own nails at home, you now know how to, and the things you need to get before you do it. Yeah, honestly you guys, like, you save so much money, like, I'm not even gonna lie, like pfft. Anyways, but yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Mwah!
Broken, don't ever forget you're golden. I will find the light in your soul.